American races. American races. Remember, you're the copper color race found here, right? I'm back in The Races of Man, a fragment by Robert Knox, and this is just mind blasting. I gotta nail this home one more time because I just read it again today, and it's mind blasting, man. This is what these people found here when they found you. Now, you tell me if they found something they've ever found before. And the more I read about it, the more it sounds like they really did find us in a new world, according to their perspective of new. We know we're an ancient world. But my Naga, they didn't find nothing over here that they've ever seen before. As crazy as that sounds, as mind blasting as that sounds, in the land that Columbus and his followers, most of whom were men of ability, great ability, though he alone had genius, in that land, America, these great men found nothing to resemble strictly the countries they had left. It's like a new planet, right? They really did find us in a new planet, right? A new world. They call it the new world. Substitute world with planet. And you'll see why I'm just mind blasted. Like, they didn't find no trees that look familiar with anything in their world. Their world is considered Europe, Asia, and Africa, right? They didn't find no trees, no shrubs, no fish that looked or resembled or anything they've seen before, Manag. Nor birds found, no bird that looked familiar. Nothing which lived resembled what they had previously seen. Nothing, Managa, that lived. Do you live? You got breath in your lungs? Nothing, including you. And this is why we got to make it clear we are tribal. There's other so-called dark races of Nagas, but on this land you have specific Nagas that are specifically indigenous to this world. They can't just come over here and tell you that you from Africa because Darwin and evolution and everything comes out of that world. What they're saying is that everything comes from their world, right? But what we got them and catching them slipping is that they came over here, Columbus and them, and found nothing which lived, resembled what they had previously seen. What does that sound like to you? Are you from Africa? Are you from their world? Are you from something that... Nah, Managi, you see, they found another species of fish, another species, right? Another tribe, species of bird, trees, and men, right? And sisters and brothers. Yeah, we got our connection with our family all across the earth plane, but you are a specific group of Nagas. I had better say, nothing was identical with the productions of the old world. Nothing that lived. I mean, man was there, no doubt. Whoa. Now we're being specific. So people, right? Let's include our sisters. Let's include our aqua. People were there, no doubt. But these people were not identical with any other race. In his bodily and mental qualities, he differed widely from all others. This is the American race. The great Khans. The same great Khans as we been digging on the word America. And what's an American? In the 1828. Noah Webster Dictionary. And love the Aquatai. We're going to use what we can use out of this thing since they want to put it back up with some changes. But we at least know that when they found the real Khans, because Khan means priest in Hebrew. Khan, Amari, Amaru, Amari, Amari, Theodorus, Amari, Makir, Todros, Amaru, Amari, Khan. They took your title of priest. Now they made their own popes and priests and all that, right? But they found the Khan. This Amari, a native, which means you are indigenous by birth, by Hawa's given breath, you are here. Not because they took you on a boat, because you were originally, we're talking the originals. These originals are these, what they're calling swarthy, dark, copper-colored races. They gave us a new face to represent a native, but these copper Khans are in the hood near you, a ghetto near you, a project near you. Their titles were stolen, even their native titles. The Khan title, the native title, especially the indigenous, the Indians of India Superior, the Hebrew, the Jew. Now there's a different Judah. They just call them Jews. You're no longer Judah. Now there's a different Khan. They just call them Americans, not Khans. American. Don't this look like American? How does this spell kin? I'll wait. How does this spell kin? Oh, I'm an American. I'm an Amaru Khan. With a K or a C. Now they're the Jew, even though I'm Judah. Now they're the American, even though I'm the American. Now they're the native, even though I'm the original. Copper color Khan. We're talking about the American races that were found, not brought, found. And where's the validation of what they saw when they found you, these American races? Yeah, well, they're telling you right in your face, bone. In that land, these great men found nothing to resemble strictly the country they had left, nor trees, nor shrubs, nor fish, nor fowl, nothing which lived resembled what they had previously seen, man, including you. They found you in a new world, a new planet, my nigga. I had better say nothing was identical with the productions of the old world. Nothing that was produced over there is identical. Not also got brown or dark copper colored skin, but you're still not identical because you are a different tribe. A mixture of different tribes. Man was there, these Nagas were there, but they were not identical with anything, any other race. Any other race. Ain't you the copper color races? These copper color races in America, the American, are not identical with any other races or tribes, even with their copper color skin. I'm just talking about these, dark races, right? Man was there, no doubt, but he was not identical with any other race in his bodily and mental qualities, my naga. You have different levels of your mental and your bodily qualities. He differed widely, not a little bit. This is them talking about us, man. He differed widely from all others, man. This is why we popping off, man. This joint is called Race of America. I dropped the link in You know what I mean? If you're on IG getting this, it's in the profile. On YouTube, I'll put it below. You know what I mean? Just surf the wave. I'm dropping drop links of the day. Is it the day? I think drop links of the day on IG. When you click our profile link, you know you're gonna get a drop link, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep dropping. You know what's relevant, man, because they want us to be erroneous. But even the apes they found, even the apes had an additional tooth over here, according to them. They even have the apes different specifically from the apes of their world by having an additional tooth, by being without the central spot or hole in the retina of the eye. Now, what does that mean? Found in man and in the apes of the old world. They didn't have them over here. That the new world was an erroneous phrase, seeing that it was a very old world. So we keep saying, why are they calling it a new world? How is America a new world? And how is these Americans, these copper-colored races they're finding here, how are you new? How are you new just coming on a boat, just coming out of Africa? You're ancient. They're letting you know. You ain't nothing new about these copper nagas connected with Lemuria, connected with Mu. That's an erroneous phrase to call this a new world, seeing that it is very old world. Was a very old world in every sense of the word. That the copper, here we go, the copper-colored race of America, that race which extended throughout the length and breadth of the land, were neither metamorphosed Welshmen or Cautmen, Connaughtmen, Norwegians, or Polynesians. They're none of these. Someone even offered the hypothesis that the Copper Indians, that is the true Americans, because the true Americans are the Copper Indians. We're talking the dark races, right? These Copper Indians, that is the true Americans, were or are the lost tribes of Israel, headed by Prester John. And this is why we are searching, and this is why we are seeking, and this is why we say Allahu Akbar, because they found a new breed of Naga to them. But this world is not new. It's a very old world. We're just talking copper color races of America, which is the Amaru Khan. Allahu Akbar.